Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Ever stare at the Hog Wild menu and feel like you just can't make up your mind because it all looks so good? Well, when I want a little bit of everything, I get a little bit of everything on Hog Wild's Smokestack Sandwich. On a butter-toasted bun, we pile on our hickory smoked beef brisket and juicy hot links. The hard part is choosing between fresh curly fries, classic baked beans, or coleslaw on the side. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's the action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. Touchdown! This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Gary with Gary Michaels Clothiers Lincoln. I'm here to tell you about our custom shirt program. When you come into the store, we measure your chest, mid-waist, and sleeve length. Enter the measurements in an app, and we create your data fit size. You then try on one of our 99 data fit shirts for the proper fit. After that, pick out the fabric, collar, cuff, placket, and in roughly 2 weeks, your shirts are delivered at the same cost of buying off the rack. And by the way, the neck fits too. Gary Michaels Custom Shirts at 56th and Pine Lake Road, Lincoln.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best boxing on Saturday, October 5th with Roughnecks at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 8 bouts are scheduled for the night, including the main event of Dwayne Johnson and Jack Lawless Frericks in the professional middleweight championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Hay harvest is a race against time. Order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower to harvest your hay quickly and efficiently while promoting quick dry down for quality hay. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details on a new self-propelled windrower and experience the Landmark difference.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Hey farmers, wouldn't it be nice if you could cut your herbicide cost by up to 85%? Now you can with Green Eye technology for your sprayer. Green Eye's system integrates seamlessly with your current sprayer and works by identifying and spraying only the weeds. Reduce the threat of herbicide resistance, be environmentally friendly, and save a ton of money. Oh, and there's no acres fee. This is the precision spraying solution you've been waiting for. Contact Boyk Farmers Outfitters to get set up with Green Eye or check them out at BOECK farmoutfitters.com.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Herch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals in everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is game day eve here in the capital city. Nebraska takes on Purdue tomorrow, 11 a.m. in West Lafayette. Gentlemen, good morning. Good morning, gentlemen. Gentlemen?
Hello, good morning. Is Nick there?
Uh-oh. Yeah, he is.
How's my champion?
We are good.
Nick, is AG on too?
AG is on.
All right,
yes.
all right. Hey, to let everybody know, you share the good news, Nick, in case everybody doesn't know.
The Storm Chasers won the ship last night. They won the championship last night. So
Omaha Storm Chasers.
They won the International League Championship. It was exciting. It was a fun thing to be a part of. It was an exciting evening last night. Got back to Lincoln late this morning, late last night. It was last night technically, and
technically it was this morning.
Yeah, I guess so. AG, I think you might be on mute, by the way. And so anyway, because we cannot hear you, unfortunately. Anyway, so
you look good. You look really good. AG.
Looks good.
Wonder if AG can hear us.
Yeah, he can hear us. He can hear us.
Hear
we just can't hear him, unfortunately. So I don't know. Maybe reload into it. Maybe that's what we need to do. But no. So anyway, yeah, the International League champions, first time since 2014 that they won the title.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been an exciting 24 hours or so.
Man, that is crazy cool.
Yeah.
AG, I think we got you now.
Yeah, I got you.
There he
is.
Yeah,
So
I was
Nick,
moving around my computer last night, so it probably clicked something.
That's all right.
Stuff
Gotcha.
around on the desk here.
Gotcha.
So you probably got home last night about an hour ago, Nick, right? So.
not an hour ago. I left the ballpark probably around 11:30 or so, 11:45. Game got done at 9:40 or so. Yeah. So in the ballpark.
In the team, they tell me
so now the team goes to Vegas. They play a game tomorrow in the national championship against the Sugarland Space Cowboys.
Uh-oh.
So
that's right down
that's
the
right.
street to me.
Former Husker Bryce Matthews plays for the Sugarland Space Cowboys. So it's just a one game, which is kind of winner take all national championship match tomorrow evening in Vegas. So I would assume that the team leaves today for Vegas, which is
Goodness.
certainly a grind, certainly a turnaround.
They're not taking their good luck charm?
I am not going. No. No. I play such a small part in that whole thing.
Hey, everybody plays a role.
But if I get a t-shirt out of the deal, I'm pretty happy. I got a picture with the flag, the international champions flag. And I was part of the celebration back in the locker room. So we were and in the front office. So we're good. So.
I love it.
I was sending you guys pictures of the thing tarped.
Yes.
Because that was cool. So a little behind the scenes thing. Let's see, what night would it have been? Wednesday night. The Chasers were down 3-1 late in the game. They were down going into the bottom of the 8th inning. They were down 3-1. Well, to tarp the locker room, it takes a while to make sure that everything. Well, since the Storm Chasers were down 3-1 in the 8th inning,
take the tarp down.
They tarped the Columbus Clippers locker room or clubhouse on Wednesday night. And when in the bottom of the 8th inning, the Storm Chasers hit the game tying home run, they were like, "Oh no." But then they had to wait till the end of the game.
Right.
So they had to tear down everything in their clubhouse, in the visitors' clubhouse on Wednesday, as soon as the Storm Chasers won, before any of the visitor players got in the clubhouse and saw it all.
Oh, man.
So they tore it down because they accidentally tarped it. They prematurely tarped it. And then last night at the end of the 7th inning, when the Chasers were up 7-3, they go over the radio and they're like, "All right, all hands on deck. We're tarping the clubhouse." So everybody runs back to the clubhouse. We tarp it. We get all the champagne and everything set up, ready to go. And the rest just kind of was I wouldn't say a blur, but it just kind of moved pretty quick. So
Absolutely.
It was a lot of fun.
I love it, man. I love it. Congrats again to the Mall Chasers and the Nick, you part of that organization as well. Everybody's got a role in that, man, as far as that goes. That's going to be a long flight for them cats today, man.
and the front office people. I mean, because all those front office people got to go too. And like I said, I left kind of me and another person that kind of does a very small role in it. We were like, all right, it's time for us to get out of here about 11:30 last night. But the other people were still hitting it hard, so we were good. But now it's time to move to Nebraska football. It is officially football. I mean, it is full on football season. Despite the Royals having the actual major league team only has to win one more game to clinch a playoff spot. So there's that part too.
That's going on. Yep. WBA action too.
Yeah.
Yes. President's
Finals.
Cup as well.
Yeah.
There's
a lot going on.
Is that golf?
Yes, indeed. It is.
Okay.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's not like the
Ryder Cup.
The Ryder Cup, yeah, because the Americans have dominated the President's Cup, like beat foreign teams like a fiddle in that joker. They used to take care of the Ryder Cup. AG, we got any weather, Raff? You and AG with that storm, particularly you, Raff?
Just a little bit of rain, but it's been fairly calm around here. So thankfully,
same here. It's 56 and sunny right now. So sun just coming up.
I love it.
Hey, I saw some videos from Florida, the streets of Florida, and I know you have family there, AD.
I talked to my sister this morning.
But there are gators in the street.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Because of the water, the overflow.
Yeah, because
that's the thing.
AG, there were parts that had 20-foot surges in some parts. Tallahassee, I talked to my sister earlier this morning. Miraculously, they did not get a direct hit because they were supposed to get a direct hit. So that was a blessing right there, man. No power, didn't lose any power. And she goes, usually if a bird flies by too fast, they'll lose power in Tallahassee. But she goes, no, they were good, just a lot of rain.
Well, I was seeing pictures of like radar, and there were openings in the storm, in the eye of the hurricane. There's just tons of birds that get stuck.
Yeah, they can't
they can't get out, and they just have to keep on flying around. Then they get fatigued, and then it's just a mad rush of birds.
Yeah, it is.
As wild as that sounds to say.
Well, just like you went to the gators in the street.
I'm out.
Yeah, man. You can't mess with that.
Hey, I would go out to help people, or I'd be asked, can you come help us? And I'd be like, well, where's that? And they'd be like, in the street. And I see one video of like 3 or 4 gators just by themselves, and I'm like, listen, every man, women for themselves, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you got to be smarter than the average Joe then.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just don't be the slowest swimmer.
Or just keep your tail at home like they told you to, right?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Gators are quick enough on land too.
Hey, they are. They a
Let's
full
go out.
grown gator or crocodile, I think, could get close to 25 miles per hour.
Damn,
Man, I ain't trying.
They get rolling. So that's
I don't think I can
Derrick
do that,
Henry speed. That's Derrick Henry stiff arming DBs down the field speed. Just so y'all know the reference. So there you go.
I unfortunately don't think I can run as fast as Derrick Henry. So
Exactly. So you just run as fast as you just run your leg, move your legs as fast as possible, Nick. That's all you do.
Yeah.
You have a shot.
Also, yeah, AG, but you guys got some gators down there where you at though, man. Not too far.
No, I would say more, and probably in the Galveston. I don't know about in where we're at in Richmond and Sugarland area. I don't know. But definitely on the coast. Definitely on the coast.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely
for
on the
sure.
coast. I haven't been down there yet. I only been to Galveston like twice, and I was back when I was here playing. And spring break, we went down there with the kids. So haven't been there since, but I know it's still, a fun area. But yeah, that would be the only area anywhere from Galveston down to Corpus Christi where you'll encounter possibly some gators.
You got snakes down there, AG?
Yeah, we got snakes.
Oh, yeah.
We got the big palmetto cockroaches. We got ants everywhere. Oh my God, we waking up ants crawling on us. We're like, what in the fridge?
Whoa!
On here?
In your house?
Yeah. We got all types of traps.
That's not
we got little things everywhere that takes care of the ants, and the ants are like,
obviously
nah, bro.
not.
they like having it like, oh, that tastes good. Thanks.
This is delicious.
Oh, this is so delicious. This is a deterrent. Hey, it's attracting more.
Yeah. I got to go back and tell all my friends.
Right. I'm like, this is not working. What's going on?
Your butler needs to get the food out of your bedroom at night.
Oh man, no, the food's out the bedroom. Trust me. I'm gonna have to probably succumb to hiring one of these pest companies.
Yeah,
well, we got That's Not Rats here in town.
Yeah,
our radio teammates.
Yeah,
because you know me, man. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go to the Home Depot, get the rundown of all the repellents and sprays and everything. Nah, I'm gonna have to go with the pros on this one. I might have to.
Speaking of, since Seinfeld trivia was the topic of the game show today, maybe you'll have to do what Jerry Seinfeld did when he got fleas and basically just fumigate his entire apartment. Just fumigate the entire green household.
I have to do that. Yeah, I remember when I first moved there. Was a guy. Actually, I found his card just a few days ago, so I might have to ring him up. Older guy, and he seen me. The business side was a good deal. So trying to make sure I get what I need and make sure the coverage happens. So, because I'm like, these bugs, they can't take over, becoming a horror movie in the house here.
No doubt, man. Those things are pesky. Well, folks, we got volleyball tonight. I'm gonna take on UCLA.
That's right.
At the West Coast swing, man.
Yes.
We got the West Coast swing.
Take on UCLA.
Yeah, UCLA tonight, USC on Sunday. Every single fan tonight gets a bobblehead, a John Cook bobblehead. Every single fan.
Oh, that's crazy cool.
They sent out a video yesterday. They made 10,000 bobbleheads. Every single fan is going to receive a John Cook bobblehead. It's a cool looking bobblehead too. Got a cowboy hat and everything on it. I believe it's to commemorate his 25 years of coaching.
That's cool. Right. That's really cool.
The video's funny when he's on the phone. I think they're kind of play acting that he's talking to Troy Dannon and saying how the season's going. He's like, well, we just can't get a big head. And he walks past the big life-size bobblehead right at the end of the video.
Yeah, there's an inflatable John Cook by one of the entrances too. So
that's cool.
And on the video, he just like kind of stands on the stairs and looks at it and is like just shakes his head. Because here's the thing, guys. It's pretty incredible. And Rico and I have talked about this before. I think we've all talked about this as well. Like the evolution of John Cook coaching used to be pretty. Not that he's not strict and very, very. I don't want to say it's ragged edges. This you can tell that like he started to open up these last like couple of seasons.
Yeah.
Open up to the players.
Yeah.
He's letting them do their whole TikTok thing that they do. You can tell just like the growth of him as a coach.
Yeah.
Even now when he's in his 25th year of coaching, just the differences in the way he coaches and acts away from just the court even.
Yep.
Yeah, I think a lot of that too, you look at like you mentioned, he's evolved.
Yeah.
And also students have changed though.
Absolutely.
Generationally, they've
And you
changed.
have to do that.
Yep.
You got to change with the students a little bit.
Absolutely.
A little bit as a
Exactly.
coach.
Exactly.
A little bit. You got to give in just
don't
enough.
relate to them anymore.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love how they do that. Women's basketball had a cool thing on their signing day, or the media day, whatever it was.
Yeah, taking pictures.
They were taking pictures, but it was like people would bring pictures. They on their I think it was on one of their social media handles. They brought the players pictures of themselves when they were kids.
Yeah. TikTok trend right now. It's a TikTok trend going on right now where they'll find an embarrassing photo from years ago of the player, and they'll go up to him. The picture will be folded, and they'll say, "Hey, can you sign this?" They open it up, and it's an embarrassing photo.
That was pretty cool.
Husker women's basketball. There you have it.
Well, folks, we got a full show for today. Tommy, we got a few. AG, you guys look at those texts. AG, shout out to you from unknown texter 3994. They got a picture, so go check that out. AG, there was football trivia. Leading Packers. I was on the NFL Network yesterday, so got a shout out there.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It showed stats of.
Is that?
I think it was all-time leading rusher stats or something like that.
Yeah.
Somebody sent that to me. I saw that.
That's cool.
I'm pretty sure that guy is Dorsey Levens. Is that right?
Yeah.
Put in Aaron Jones. You're out of here, Aaron Jones.
Man, that's tough though, because like Dorsey's my guy. Like he's like one of my big brothers, and coming in, as an incumbent running back when he was still the starter, it was a little bit weird at first because we got to know each other. He's one of the guys that actually took me under his wing, and then later on, I end up passing him on the depth, as a starter, and then passing him on the record books too. So for me, it's just always been a gracious thank you to him because he's one of the reasons that I could go into Green Bay and be the running back I knew I could be, because he knew what the deal was. He understood the business, and it might have bothered him a little bit, but he didn't let it show. And he just was a professional about it.
Too. Professional maturity, man.
And he still does it today. Like we do a podcast together.
Yeah, man, I seen that yesterday.
Yeah, me and Gilbert. And I would say Gilbert, he's crotchety in his old age. Oh my God, my man from Detroit, he is mad all the time, and he definitely don't bring up the Vikings at all. Please don't talk about the Vikings. But Dorsey, great dude, and to see stuff like that, it's like, man, this is where I get to smell my roses, because I was always grinding hard when I was playing. I was in the playbook or watching film, trying to get over a loss or whatever, getting ready for the next game. So, I appreciate that stuff when I see it.
Absolutely. Raff, some of the roadies real quick before we go to break. Unknown texter 8179. Maybe this is you just texting in, Raff. Who knows? Is your burner account?
Burner account.
We have random gators in the rivers in Bama. Raff, roadies, watch out.
Right.
Folks, we got a full show for you when we come back. A lot of Husker action that's going on. NFL action, we'll talk about that from last night. And you guys, I'm gonna differ on our last part of the schedule. I said, you guys, we definitely got to take our picks at the bottom of when we get close to closing. Our college picks for the weekend.
Cool.
We definitely got to do that. So,
I love doing that.
Yes,
we do that on the podcast. That's so fun.
Yes, we got to make.
That's where Gilbert gets in trouble because he never picks the Vikings. We're like, bro, you got to pick the Vikings when they definitely going to win a game. He said, I can't do it, AG. Can't do it.
So have you ever asked him his thoughts when Brett went to Minnesota?
Yeah, he said he still loved him. He still loved Brett.
It was business.
He wasn't too mad at him.
It was business.
It was business. So,
I thought it was payback.
If we ever play KU, we got to bring Big G on. He's a great talk. He is.
That'd be cool.
He's an old and crotchety, funny old man.
Learns from the best.
Oh no.
We'll be back.
He didn't learn from me. He learned from, I don't know where he got it from.
One more sleep. We'll be right back, folks.
In today's digital landscape, the security of your business is non-negotiable. That's why you need better cybersecurity solutions. At Hamilton, we make it our business to protect your network, data, and digital assets with the latest in cybersecurity technology. Our dedicated team of experts has the technology in place to protect what matters most to you and your business. Stay ahead of cyber threats with better cybersecurity protection. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the Ticket Crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate Pregame Show, brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raising Cane's, Hertz Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next big opportunity? Constructors is hiring. We're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. We offer competitive wages, great benefits, brand new service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for our shop and multiple field technicians. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at constructorslincoln.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
What a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh, yeah. This is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks, exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road. Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today.
I'm ready.
Burgers?
Check.
Chips?
Check.
Icy cold beer?
Check. Except this one.
I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread?
I can't stop eating it.
Rico,
relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today in most local grocery stores.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Whether you like fishing together or fishing to get away, for the thrill of reeling in a big one, or just going out to have a good time, on the banks of your local pond, at a bend in a river, or on one of our many lakes and reservoirs, you'll always find the perfect place to cast a line, here, beneath Nebraska skies. Start planning your next fishing adventure today at letsfishnebraska.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Nieder House Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Nieder House's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Nieder House Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Nieder House Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuselincoln.com to learn more or sign up for your service today. Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Ever stare at the Hog Wild menu and feel like you just can't make up your mind because it all looks so good? Well, when I want a little bit of everything, I get a little bit of everything on Hog Wild's Smokestack Sandwich. On a butter-toasted bun, we pile on our hickory smoked beef brisket and juicy hot links. The hard part is choosing between fresh curly fries, classic baked beans, or coleslaw on the side. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are back, folks. There was a game last night.
There was.
The Dallas Cowboys played the New York Giants, And you know what? It wasn't a lot of scoring, but there was a lot of flags. And I know, Nick, you were at Jason's game. There were, I don't know how many flags were last night, but it was a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I mean a ton of flags. It came to that every point. Yeah, it's coming back. This is coming back. This is coming back. AG and Raff, I don't know if you guys were able to watch that game, but there were flags galore on the field last night, man.
Oh yeah, I was able to watch it. It's a lot of flags when you see both coaches like pausing and looking at the referees like, "Are you serious? Another one?" When they have those blank expressions, like they're looking at their play call and they like look up like enough what, and they mouth what other words that they do out there. So no, good game though. Still a good game.
It was a heck of a game. Let me ask you this, Raff: how big was it for the psyche of Dallas to get that game? You had a video of Dak Prescott walking in the locker room last week saying, if you're not going to ride with us, get off or something of that nature. Obviously, you had the outburst sideline with CeeDee Lamb. I've always respected CeeDee Lamb. Love his game. I have even, and we talked about this, a couple days ago. I have more respect for him the way he came out and manned up and said, you know what, that was on me. I need to be a better professional. I looked at the tape, and I'm better than that. So I'd love to see that. I'd love to see him play well yesterday.
I was going to say, how about the game that he had yesterday?
Yeah, he had a heck of a game, man. Yeah. Heck of a game. Raff, what did that do for Dallas mentally?
Well, it's a good win for them. I mean, like we said, if they would have lost last night, you might as well just call it the season. But now all their eyes turn to today and the MRI on Micah Parsons' ankle. I mean, that's a huge blow to them if he's unable to return. So hopefully they can get a negative out of that.
Yeah. Micah, and then he was out for a little bit. He took a player so too off. He got dinged, and they got upstairs. AG and Raff, that was the first time I've ever seen a ref come out. I mean, literally take him out the game. So you have to go out. And I didn't realize that was called from upstairs, AG.
Yeah, and they have a spotter inside the booth now for concussions. They've been doing it for the last 5, maybe 6 years. More prevalent every year as we move on. As we learn more science and education about concussions before, now at why players are playing to, after their career. And so yeah, I was happy to see that, to be a high school football coach myself. I remember plenty of times, 2 or 3 occasions where the opposing team player got hit on our sideline, and I saw it instantly. I was like, sit down. Don't you get up. Like, I see it right away. And so even, he's not my player, but I got to make sure he's okay. And I know I saw it. As soon as I remember receiving my first, it was a wide receiver. He went for a pass. He jumped, and when he came down, his helmet hit first, and I could see it. I mean, for one, the contact, I was like, all right, helmet hits the ground. You hear that? That's a big thump. And then I saw him like slowly getting up, his head looking like a newborn baby, like, oh. And I said, sit down. I sit down. I pointed to their sideline, said, get over here right now. He's done. So to have the spotter, the NFL is definitely I say getting better in the way they're reacting, and having the referee do it too. That's something we rarely see, in a game. So good shout out to the referees in the NFL and college football pointing that stuff out, because you got to. It's more of just we got to remember we're human beings too. We're not superheroes.
Absolutely. Raff, of course, it was in a losing effort, but it was good to see Wandale Wright, 11 catches, 71 yards last night. Neighbors had 12 catches for 115 yards. So they just couldn't get into the end zone, man. They just could not. They would get down there. They just could not get it in the end zone. But the Cowboys take care of business last night in a much-needed win, defeating the Giants 20-15. Unknown texter, 0595, getting my mouth together here, because I seen the play before they took him out, and that he looked confused. So kudos to the refs. We're totally with you on that one, man. Totally with you on that. You guys, let me ask you this. Bring this back. And AJ, you've obviously played in the league. Man, Zeke just looked different, doesn't he?
Well, what is he? He's close. He's either 30. Is he 30 now?
How old is Zeke right now?
Nick's looking it up right now. I can tell.
Yeah. I think he's 30 or 31.
Right. And
he's got some mileage.
No, he does, but he doesn't. The last few years
he's
New
29.
England, yeah, so he's right there. But I don't think it's a bad thing. Like, he was kind of preserved in New England. He didn't get a whole lot of carries there.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
They had if I say his name right, DeMondre Stevenson. Was the starter there, or majority of the starter time while he was there. And Zeke kind of took I say he probably put it on chill mode for a minute. He got that $90 million. Not saying he did it, like not to say, I met him through the phone. We had a phone conversation a couple years ago, because I found out he's an esports guy too. He's a video game. He's a gamer too. And his dad was his manager, and it was somehow we got connected. We talked a little bit. So nothing, that I don't think he inherently thought about, I'm a chill. It just, I think that part just kind of happened.
It's football sometimes, man.
Right, it's football. And getting to a point too where it's like you get that amount of money, which that was at the time for a running back, and most players guaranteed on top of that.
And ain't a running back sniffed it since.
Right. It's like, man, that's when you say life changing, that's life changing.
Yeah, generational.
You're literally, you could when he's done, he could pick whatever he wants to do in life. So maybe that was a little where he said, I'm gonna put this on cruise control, but didn't realize, hey, you're at a point, like, if you really love football, you got to go out there and go get it now. Like, if I'm getting $90 million in the bank, I'm about to play lights out. You got to drag me off in that field on a cart if something happens to me, because I'm gonna play hard. I'm gonna give it all I got. That's just the way I'm built. And so to see him kind of decline a little bit was like, oh man. I was like, and then now, like you said, that's why running backs. That might be part of the reason why running backs are treated a little different. Like, because he was the best guy in the league, and we gave him $90+ million, and now look at him. Like, he just put it on. So that might have hurt that whole cause of us. But still, he's a guy that once you get him in, you get him going, you give him the ball enough. And Mike McCarthy, I hope he realizes that you got a dog right there. You got a guy. You got a guy that if he gets the ball enough, he will create problems for defense, because he has it in him to be a 4-quarter running back, where when you start a game, he could be in there every quarter, and then just make sure you have a nice little rotation with him and the other backs that are in the backfield.
Speaking of the money part of it, fellas, Raff, you think about this. I'm gonna go back to CeeDee Lamb before we go to break here. Another reason why I just got more respect for the guy. I like that he was pissed off. Because because I'm saying he signed $136 million deal, and 38 million in signing bonus, and 100 million of that was guaranteed.
Well,
So I like seeing him pissed off. I mean, he could have done it a different way, but it to your point, AG, it's just showing he's not back. Well, I got my money, so I'm good. I like that fire though. I do like it.
Over these last couple of years, I've really become fascinated with following the NFL market, like you guys were talking about, because in 2019 he signed Zeke. I'm talking about signed that rookie extension, that 6-year, $90 million deal, which for the ones that can't do math, $15 million a year. Well, what did Christian McCaffrey just sign for? $15.5 million per year. We've seen across all of the entire National Football League, whether it's wide receivers, especially quarterbacks, offensive linemen, we have seen the market shift dramatically, and guys are getting paid way more. Well, Zeke was at the top. It was in the prime of his career after his rookie deal when they signed him to the extension in 2019. Well, Christian McCaffrey is still performing as one of the best when healthy, obviously.
Please don't bring that name up. He's on my fantasy football team. I'm debating for winning.
I got him right now. You better not drop him. You better not drop him, baby.
Don't drop him.
I'm 0-3, fellas.
Don't be that guy in
So
your league.
what? Don't be that dude to drop. He's gonna be back, man. It's only a month of football.
You promise?
Chill out.
Yes, but that's my thing is, do you promise, AG? Anyway, no, but that's the one position that hasn't shifted dramatically into them, the top players in the league getting paid a significant more amount of money than they were 5-10 years ago. It's kind of just fascinating to kind of watch as we go. We've had the conversations on this show extensively about every time draft time comes up, draft day comes up, and running backs taken in the first round, because you've had teams like the Chiefs where were able to take Pacheco in the 7th round, win a Super Bowl, but they were also able to take Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the first round with the 32nd pick a couple of years ago and help him get to a Super Bowl.
Right.
Then you had the year, what was that, 2 years ago now, where you had 3 running backs taken in the first 12 picks with Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson to the Atlanta Falcons.
Say that name again.
Bijan Robinson.
Yes.
I love Bijan Robinson. I just don't know if every team feels the same about it when it comes draft time, because obviously draft needs and things like that are different from organization to organization. But guys, I just think the market discussion and observations are fascinating.
They are.
We got an old school NFL matchup next week
with Broncos and Chiefs.
Cowboys. Steelers.
Oh wow! He didn't bring up the Broncos. I was shocked.
Yeah.
Hey now.
I thought I swear.
I'm trying to change my ways now.
I'm trying to change my ways.
From what?
From what?
Ham and Beans, what's up, Ham and Beans? I'll trade you. Goes, you can have Mahomes. I'm 0-3 too.
Wow. Dang. Sounds like we need some people that need to draft. We have some people listening that need to draft a little bit better.
I'm telling you, man. I had an A+ draft too.
Yeah.
I mean nothing.
I do not appreciate the AI write-ups on fantasy football.
No, it makes me mad.
Hey, I
get dogged every week.
I was 0-2 because I've had a couple of injuries as well, and it reminds me why I hate fantasy football. Yeah. But then I have it's like, maybe Nick, you need to reevaluate who you should be starting, who you should be sitting. And I was like, who do you think you are, AI? the AI is just out of control these days.
AI is growing. It's moving fast. I just had a good friend who works in the tech world. He sent me a video and some pictures. He went to an AI or a tech summit out in Vegas, and it's getting interesting. Things that AI is that we're teaching as human beings. Just we're giving them all this information to do things. So
it's amazing, cool.
AI could build a house on the moon for you, basically. One day.
It's a great tool.
Guys, we do have a little bit of news. This comes from the University of Nebraska Board of Regents. As of 5 minutes ago, the University of Nebraska Board of Regents will consider allowing beer sales at Memorial Stadium and at the Bob Devaney Sports Center beginning in the 2025 school year.
Wow. Wow.
So there you have it. Nebraska Athletics is making plans to add alcohol sales to home football games and volleyball matches beginning in 2025, pending a Board of Regents approval.
You guys still be approved?
Yes. There's a lot of potential revenue there, and revenue is a driver.
100%.
It'll be interesting how they do that.
Yeah, it will be.
If they'll wire up the concession stands with kegged beer, or if it'll just be all cans, or how they'll do that.
That will be interesting how that rolls
But this is also what you've been kind of planning for. Like you've tested it. Not only you started out by testing it out at a concert, right? You've tested it out at certain events, and then you allowed it at Nebraska men's basketball, and it has, to my
different animal to the stadium.
It is a very different animal, but to a certain extent, and to my knowledge, it's been fine. Like there's been little to no issues,
which is good
at the basketball games. And so like this is Nebraska crawling before they run.
Yeah. They've done it. If they're going to do it, they've done it smartly. Yeah. They've tested it out, see what works. I'm sure they've talked with other venues on the best way to expedite the process.
And if you heard Troy Dannon the other day, there is a lot of conversations regarding that 2025 to 2028 time frame. I think there's going to be a lot of changes, updates, renovations to Memorial Stadium to try to keep that, to preserve the history piece of it, but to definitely modernize the stadium as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Real quick, you got to do it. Don, good morning. Don says, nobody likes the lemon wedge party when you're watching football. I agree with you with that, man, with all the doggone flags out there.
There's nothing wrong with the lemon wedge. Lemon wedge party's good for the soul and the heart and the body, you know? There's nothing wrong with that.
I like that, Don. And Tommy here real quick says, good morning, Drive. AD, yesterday was my group's graduation for PGA Hope. That's the veterans. We played in that tournament. Truly, it was one of the best experiences of my life. I will forever be grateful to you for having them on the show, promoting the program. Seeing the happiness on the face of all the veterans will be forever memory. Thank you, man. Thank you. And Raff, thank you as well, bro, because having them on the show, we need to have them back on again, man. They do just such a tremendous work with our veterans when it comes to golf, and it's literally saved some of those guys' lives, man. That camaraderie, dealing with PTSD, etc. WIB, congrats to you as well, my man. He's at Farrell's 5 a.m. Yankee Hill.
Heck yeah.
1 day left to the end of week 2 and feeling good. WIB, I'm proud of you, brother. One workout at a time, man. Keep it up. The whole crew, the whole FXB crew, as far as that goes. Folks, we're going to come back, do a quick history segment, and it's time to talk some Husker football. There you go. From an offensive perspective. We'll be back, folks. It's The Drive, 93.7 a ticket.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Niederhaus Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Niederhaus's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Niederhaus Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Niederhaus Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuselincoln.com to learn more or sign up for your service today.
Hey farmers, wouldn't it be nice if you could cut your herbicide cost by up to 85%? Now you can with Green Eye technology for your sprayer. Green Eye's system integrates seamlessly with your current sprayer and works by identifying and spraying only the weeds. Reduce the threat of herbicide resistance, be environmentally friendly, and save a ton of money. Oh, and there's no acres fee. This is the precision spraying solution you've been waiting for. Contact Boyk Farmers Outfitters to get set up with Green Eye or check them out at BOECK farmoutfitters.com.
Ever stare at the Hog Wild menu and feel like you just can't make up your mind because it all looks so good? Well, when I want a little bit of everything, I get a little bit of everything on Hog Wild's Smokestack Sandwich. On a butter-toasted bun, we pile on our hickory smoked beef brisket and juicy hot links. The hard part is choosing between fresh curly fries, classic baked beans, or coleslaw on the side. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest best boxing on Saturday, October 5th with Roughnecks at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 8 bouts are scheduled for the night, including the main event of Dwayne Johnson and Jack Lawless Frericks in the professional middleweight championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine and light winds. An afternoon high expected around 84. Tonight, mostly clear skies with calm winds, a low around 57. And tomorrow, mostly sunny skies return, and so do light winds. We'll see an afternoon high around 87. I'm meteorologist Kyle Buck for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You already know that Select Plumbing takes care of all your plumbing needs, including water heaters, faucet repairs, leaks, drips, sump pumps, and more. Now, they're able to help you with your heating and air conditioning as well. Select Plumbing has recently expanded into residential heating and air, and they're excited to bring this new service to their complete list of plumbing services. Call to book an appointment today at 402-560-6197 or go to selectplumbinginc.com, serving Lincoln, Seward, Milford, and the surrounding areas.
The internet headache always starts in the contract. Buffering, hidden fees, connectivity problems, regular outages. What a pain in the asterisk. But there's a cure and a way to stay connected, headache-free with Aloe Fiber. No contracts, no secret fees, no robots repeating the same thing over and over. Just fast-acting, painless internet, doctor's orders. Break free from fine print misery. Switch to Aloe Fiber now to get real speed and support simplified. Visit aloefiber.com/breakfree to switch today.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through September 29th, enjoy 8-ounce USDA choice bacon wrapped sirloins for $4.99 each, all-natural boneless chicken breasts for $2.99 per pound, and make sure to try Fairway's Season Fresh Oktoberfest bratwurst or chili cheese bratwurst. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Are your feet just killing you? You feel like all hope is lost? Say goodbye to discomfort and hello to pain relief at Brown Shoe Fit. They offer expert advice along with high-quality products to help you find the right solution tailored to your specific needs. Need a different width? Not a problem. Brown's carries a wide range of widths in store. Brown Shoe Fit on 66th and Q.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Bryant at 402-467-1111 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-467-1111.
Hello, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I was noticing on your website, you have more than 150 new 2024 and 2025 Hondas in stock right now.
Yes, we do, Charlie. It's neat when you drive by and see all the cars on our lot, and we have most all models and all different colors available, and we even have more than hundreds on the way. We also have the all-new, all-electric 2024 Honda Prologue in stock right now. We have a few of them to choose from. Plus, qualified buyers get financing from just 1.9% APR.
How about your pre-owned selection?
I talk to a lot of my customers and friends, and they still think that we just sell brand new Hondas, but we sell all different models, make of pre-owned cars, and we have more than 100 to choose from right now.
Well, maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
On the block with Strick and Austin.
Vicky, you were in college,
Yeah.
and around during the heyday.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're saying that tells me there's something to it.
Bro, it was next level. And I'm talking about, I was in there for when they played Washington. I've been in there for Oklahoma and Nebraska. I've been in there for Colorado, Nebraska, 1-2s, 1-3s. And look, it was good, but that was next level.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back on this game day eve. We're going to talk, it's going to be a little bit longer segment to get back on track here, Tab. It's a little history, and right after the history segment, we're just going to keep rolling, basically until about 9:25 with you. So, folks, this week in Husker history, I went back to Husker history. Let me see if I want to use this or not. I was worried about it or not. I got into it. I was like, no. In 2014, Amir Abdullah's third 200-yard rushing game of the season helps carry Nebraska to a 45-14 homecoming win over Illinois. Isn't that ironic? Amani Cross also topped the century mark. You had two guys that, when was the last time we had two Nebraska backs? For probably 2014.
Probably 2004. Because, I mean, think about it this way. It's a lot of times there's been guys that have eclipsed that or surpassed that century mark in a game, but then it's also been the quarterback.
Yeah.
It's been the QB and one running back. It hasn't been two running backs.
It's been a long time as far as that goes. So that was 2014 up here. Rafferty, what you got, man?
I have a birthday today. It's just crazy. Mike Schmidt, former third baseman for the Philadelphia Phillies, turned 75 years old today.
Oh, wow.
It's just crazy. Like, these are like all these baseball players, like, well, I grew up on, like the George Bretts, the Mike Schmidts. I mean, they're all getting up to be, mid-70s. It's so crazy, having, watched them play, and then now they're grandpas.
Can I give away, speaking of rushing yards, can I give away a Mill gift card right now?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Nick.
This is from the text. This is to the text line.
Okay.
Because this is going to be very difficult. And you guys have, we'll go 4 or 5 minutes from right now. So by 9:22, you need to send in the answer, and that's when we'll close it. Who was Nebraska's last player to rush for over 100 yards in a single game?
Player.
The last player for Nebraska football to rush for over 100 yards.
So it could be a quarterback too.
Game.
You said player.
Yeah, I did say player. They'll trick you there.
I did say player. Could be a running back. Could not be a running back.
It could be a wide receiver. It could be a wide receiver.
I'm going to say no on that.
You said rush for 100 yards?
Yes. Which player?
I got my guess.
Which player last rush? And this comes from Nebraska's notes that they send the media members. The last time an individual rushed for 200 yards was Amir Abdullah for 225 against Rutgers on October 25th, 2014. Was the last time Nebraska had a player rush for over 200 yards. Obviously, Roy Hay-Lou was the last one for 300 yards. Yeah. Casey Thompson was the last one against Purdue back in 2022. Casey Thompson was the last Husker to pass for over 300 yards. This was actually in a game that Nebraska lost to, by the way, the 100 yards rushing, as I'm loading in to our text line. Once again, for a Mill gift card, the last player for Nebraska football to rush over 100 yards in a single game.
I know who my guess is.
Okay. AG, you got any history before we say the answer here?
I'll say some new history, I guess. And it's not cheerful. It's kind of sad.
Okay.
It's the actress. Hold up. I just had it just pulled up here on my alerts. So the actress goes by the name of Dame Maggie Smith. She was the professor, Miss McGonagall in Harry Potter, passed away today.
Oh, I did see that.
Yes. I was like, oh, man.
I think 85, I believe.
Yeah, she was 85 years old.
Yeah.
2 Academy Awards in her lifetime. So And she's a part of the gaming culture because being a Harry Potter fan and Hogwarts game came out a few years ago. So
Great
she's
video
in
game.
that. Yeah, I have it too. I can't wait to break
Incredible
the plastic.
video game.
Yeah, I can't wait to break the plastic. And they just came out with the Quidditch game too. So, but just watching her, do her thing as the professor on Harry Potter for all those years. I collected all the movies. I didn't do the books. I have friends that did the books for their kids, and I'm like, you're stronger than me because that's like 800 pages a pop. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take my kids to the movie.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
And enjoy this fantasy movies line. But yeah, Miss Professor McGonagall passed away. Dame Maggie Smith passed away today.
So I will say this.
So new history there.
New history.
As I have been surfing through the text line,
there's a lot of them, man.
Not a single person has gotten it correct.
Should I
because it had to be
not yet. Not yet. We got 2 minutes. 2 more minutes. If you've sent in an answer, try again.
You know what? I see the one I thought, and I'm wrong too.
We have a victory. We have a victory.
We got the winner.
1199 says Chubba Purdy. Chubba Purdy was the last individual to rush for over 100 yards. He did so last year against the Wisconsin Badgers in one of the games that he started at quarterback. November 18th, 2023, had 105 yards rushing for Nebraska. That was the last time, November 18th.
He had that
2023.
that long run and the long pass
Yes,
to start the game.
that was it. Yep, there you go.
I knew it had to be in the last 3 years. It had to be.
Yeah, so a lot of people said Anthony Grant. Yeah, he was there. Heinrich Harburg obviously ran a lot. Adrian Martinez ran a lot. Luke McCaffrey ran a lot. But the last one to do it
had Luke McCaffrey here. That's crazy.
The last one to do it for Nebraska was Chubba Purdy, 105 rushing yards on the road in Madison, Wisconsin on November 18th, 2023. Per the how about this one, guys? Per the Husker game notes, the last time Nebraska allowed a 100-yard single game rusher was against Iowa on November 25th, 2022.
Wow.
Caleb Johnson had 109 rushing yards against Nebraska's defense. Last time Nebraska allowed a 100-yard rusher. So there you go. 1199. You're the winner of a Mill gift card. Stop on by the studio. Send us your name if you can, so we can put it with a name, and you'll be able to stop on by the station and grab yourself some Mill coffee. I got my good old little sugar-free latte this morning with an extra shot of espresso.
Love it.
Highly recommend. Even just the black coffee is delicious for the Mill.
Love it. I tell you what, guys, what I don't recommend. I don't recommend eating 4 tasty sandwiches on the road.
We have not talked about that yet.
We'll talk about that another time. AG's got a lot of messages because I know you to see all of them. I struggle to see all of mine half the dang time, but I went to Tasty's In-N-Out. I stopped in Sioux City, Iowa. I got a bucket of onion chips with dip.
You just didn't have a good day yesterday.
It started off bad with the Sour Patch.
It started off with the Sour Patch Kids.
Yes.
It depends how you look at it, AG. I mean, that could be a really good day.
I was a fan.
You're losing the point here. Okay.
When you're on the road, you got to treat yourself sometime. And I went overboard yesterday. I really did.
You went behind the cheat. You went beyond the cheat day. That became a foodie binge day and drunken state of mind, basically.
That's awesome. Guys, one piece of history that we have neglected to mention the last 2 days, the Oakland Athletics played their final game in the Coliseum yesterday.
Oh, facts.
We did not talk about that yesterday.
And you know what? My agent, Chris Fish was at that game.
Oh, is that right?
He went because he lives in
it was a sold-out game.
Yep, he lives in Danville.
Yeah,
just east of just east of Oakland. But he's been an Oakland A's fan for years. But that stadium
awesome.
And AG, as you know, that place is a complete dump.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's
Oakland Alameda. Yeah, it was a little rough. It was getting old, long in the tooth.
Yeah,
I played there a handful of times because I was AFC West when I got drafted as a Seahawk.
Mm-hmm.
And so I remember going there, just looking at it. It's like I knew it was old because I'm watching the old NFL films. You saw Kenny Stabler, guys like that, and the music like you're doing, AD. So I knew that stadium has some years on it, some games, some famous games, famous players, right? Yep. But yeah, it was still hanging in there when I was playing. So 98 was when I first played there, my rookie year. It was still hanging in there because I remember coming back in 03. So you're talking about what, 98 to 03? That's like 5-6 years. And it was still hanging in there. I've seen some stadiums like Veteran Stadium in Philly. Now that thing, I was like, when my rookie year, I was like, this needs to get shut down. Right? This is a health problem. It was a hole in the showers.
A hole
in the wall where you could see through it. I don't know what was on the other side. I just like, this is a professional stadium, and this is what we rocking to. We got a hole in the shower area.
Hey, like, wow. Rat's got a bathe too, dog.
That's crazy.
Hey, to get us back on track, we've got to get to commercial. Before we do that, I want to pay some respect to Nick, though, man. This is cool. Nick did a cool thing. He wasn't going to read it, but I try to read every text I possibly can. But this one definitely needs to be read. Dirty Tony and the boys, this comes from him. Good morning to you. He goes, big congratulations to Nick on the Storm Chaser Championship last night. You did a hell of a job this season. I'm proud of you, brother. Nick made a memory for one of my best friend's sons by getting him to be the kid manager and allowing him to take the lineup to home plate before the game. That's cool. Nick, that's cool stuff, man. And you know what? That kid is never going to forget that.
Yeah, I believe his name's Theo. He was a good dude. I liked it. It happened. So one of the cool parts of that is you get to select contestants for games and things like that. And so happened to just run into one of my former high school baseball coaches, and that was his son.
Oh wow!
And so it was a really cool evening these last couple of days. It's been fun. It's been a fun couple of days.
I love it, man. I love it. Thanks for doing that, Nick. Folks, we'll be right back, and we're talking all things Husker football. The offensive side. We'll see what happens. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in September. Try their brand new caramel apple butter cream cheese or apple coffee cake muffins through their new partnership with local apple orchard Picnic Hill. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine and light winds. An afternoon high expected around 84. Tonight, mostly clear skies with calm winds, a low around 57. And tomorrow, mostly sunny skies return, and so do the light winds. We'll see an afternoon high around 87. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fletcher for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are your feet just killing you? You feel like all hope is lost? Say goodbye to discomfort and hello to pain relief at Brown Shoe Fit. They offer expert advice along with high-quality products to help you find the right solution tailored to your specific needs. Need a different width? Not a problem. Brown's carries a wide range of widths in store. Brown Shoe Fit on 66th and Q.
Hey, Nebraska football fans, it's defensive lineman Ty Robinson, and I've got a winning play for you with Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical. Team up with Action and install a new Bradford white water heater in your home. And if we win the conference championship this season, you'll get a full refund. Don't fumble this opportunity. Sack your old water heater this season and score big with Action. Visit actionlincoln.com/Huskers to learn more.
Promotion valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Have you ever gotten a car deal so good that you can brag about for decades? This is that deal. The government has given us a $4,000 instant credit on vehicles already at the historically lowest prices. Cars that were over $50,000 just 2 years ago are now selling below $20,000. See the deals here and drive away the car of your dreams at a price you never thought possible. Go to 4000off.com, 400off.com to learn more.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations, now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street.
Have you ever gotten a car deal so good that you can brag about for decades? This is that deal. The government has given us a $4,000 in instant credit on vehicles already at the historically lowest prices. Cars that were over $50,000 just 2 years ago are now selling below $20,000. See the deals here and drive away the car of your dreams at a price you never thought possible. Go to 4000off.com, 400off.com to learn more.
It's the greatest time of the year again. Kickoff is here and football is officially back. Over 1 million fans across 33 states got in the game last year by making picks on Underdog, and this year you can too. Making picks on Underdog is straightforward and signing up is even easier. Just head over to Underdog's simple-to-use mobile app or UnderdogFantasy.com and sign up with promo code EARLY, and Underdog will give you a free pick to use on your first cash pick'em entry, plus up to $1,000 in bonus cash when you deposit. That's Underdog Fantasy, promo code EARLY to claim your new customer special of a free pick and your deposit offer. Must be 19 plus in Nebraska and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today.
I'm ready.
Burgers?
Check.
Chips?
Check.
Icy cold beer?
Check. Except this one.
I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread?
I can't stop eating it.
Rico,
relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today in most local grocery stores.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through September 29th, enjoy 8-ounce USDA choice bacon wrapped sirloins for $4.99 each, all-natural boneless chicken breasts for $2.99 per pound, and make sure to try Fairway's seasoned fresh Oktoberfest bratwurst or chili cheese bratwurst. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right. Is it all right? Is it all right? I don't know if it's all right. We'll see. Folks, we are back. And Husker football, Nick, we got some news. That's this
a little bit of breaking news here. We just got some texts about it. I wanted to confirm. I also wanted to confirm some things. So I mean, full transparency, texted the guy that reported the news, Steve Mark of Inside Nebraska, and said that, Micah Mazuka was at the airport this morning and boarded a plane to San Francisco. And so once again,
direction from Lafayette.
That is the wrong direction from Lafayette. So once again, it was reported out there. Inside Nebraska, the rival site for the Huskers, reported it. We are just translating and carrying over those facts there. So once again, Micah Mazuka, I would probably say expected to not be in West Lafayette with the team. He was. I went back and looked at the depth chart that Nebraska released this week ahead of the Boilermakers, and Mazuka was listed as the backup right guard behind Henry Letofsky. And obviously Mazuka's been dealing with some things non-injury related, and that hasn't been the best kept secret, I think. And so hopefully things eventually start to pan out and work out, because regardless of off the field stuff, looking from a football player specific perspective, he's an experienced guard that had been doing his job on that offensive line for the most part, but expected to not be with the team in West Lafayette.
Yeah, that hurts.
Whatever it is, hope he's okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's the main thing, man. It seems like to be something that's that's going on life stuff. And AG, you just mentioned, you were talking about this a little bit earlier with the concussions, that people forget, we're human beings at the same time too. You just see the person,
absolutely,
especially in such a gladiator sport like football is, and you bring in the age, the difference where a lot of these young men are going through things. So whatever it is, hopefully thoughts and prayers for the young man. And this is gonna sound harsh, but it's reality. It's next man up.
Oh, absolutely,
it's next man up, and that's just the bottom line.
Yeah. So. I mean, like, it's not that Henry Letofsky is incapable of playing that offensive line spot. He's a guy that's had some starts for Nebraska, obviously, but is certainly maybe not to the caliber of starts and the number of starts that Micah Mazuka has. Henry Letofsky so far has played in 3 of the games. He's started 2 of those. He started against Northern Iowa and then obviously Illinois. As a sophomore, he played in all 12 games. He started 2 games in 2023. And then as a redshirt freshman, he played extensively at right guard. And then in every single game he played, once again, his redshirt freshman year, started 2 games as well in 2022. So he's made, what would that be, 6 starts in his career. This Friday or Saturday, excuse me, will be his 7th start in his career as a Husker. And then let's see if I can add this up. Played 2 games in 2021, played all 12 in 22, 26 games, and then let's see, 20. So he's played in 29. So this will be his 30th game of action in his time at Nebraska, with it being his 7th start. So it's not like you're just putting a true freshman in there that hasn't seen time.
Absolutely.
I think he's also one of the strongest players on the team also.
Who's that?
Henry Letofsky.
Yeah, he's a big dude. So he's definitely gonna have his hands full tomorrow as far as that goes. Folks, this series between Nebraska and Purdue. Think about this, you guys. This stat here: for the past 7 games, 4 of the past 7 games between us and Purdue has been decided by 6 or fewer points. 6 or fewer points. So 4 of those 7. So it goes. This thing is, like I said, Nebraska should take care of business, but I'm very, very concerned about this game for the simple fact it's the first time on the road, true freshman quarterback on the road. All these guys, many of these guys, first time on the road as far as that goes, that weren't playing a whole lot last year. So with that being said, you look at the national stats we have on there. Now we talked about the offensive side, the defensive side yesterday. But you look at what we're doing tomorrow as far as defense for our offense, what things we have to do to stop them. As far as rushing defense, pass defense, total defense, 94.3 yards. We're 23rd. They're an 8th. They're 18th and on 132nd. You guys, with them, their weakness is they give up a lot on the run. A lot. 400 yards, their 2 losses. Would you guys hope to see a heavy dosage of running backs?
100%. I mean, it's what, them not able to stop the run. Then, yeah, we just got to test them. And find out sorry about that. Find out if they're going to continue the trend, basically.
I just see your chest right now, AG. Did you get?
No, you want to show the abs off a little bit.
My screen, like I said, I had computer issues, so I'm on my laptop. and I forget the camera's here and not on the other monitor. So that's why I get that, because I'm trying to see the screen so I can see what I'm looking at in terms of my stats or what I want to read off of here. So that's why I push it now. But no, yeah, it just, man, it is what it is. You find out, that, hey, if we could establish the run early and often, then we could work in our usual pass game with Dylan. And we know his accuracy is what it is, so he's not going to make a whole lot of mistakes. So get the run established, because obviously they've been already giving up the yardage that they have been per game defensively. So just continue to knock on that door until something otherwise is thrown at them to make adjustments.
Knock, knock, knock on heaven's door. You said knock, made me think of that song, man. Yeah. Unknown Texter 9512 says, I'd be curious to what the Go-to-Mon thinks about the running back rotation, which you just mentioned. Says, I think Dowdell and Emmett provide a well-balanced 1-2 punch. Emmett provides more than Ramir, in my opinion. I'd like to see both of them, Unknown Texter. I think AG would as well. Raff, you think about that 400 yards, a very porous defensive line for Purdue. They don't have a lot of superstars, but I'll get to them in a sec. But, Raff, let me ask you this. Purdue, though, is 9th ranked passing defense in the country. But, however, you think about the teams they've played were running-dominated teams. So I think we got to take that stat with a grain of salt. But 9th is 9th. It's the way it is. But they've played against two teams that were that ran the ball like crazy. And their defense has not forced a single turnover yet. Not one. So, hopefully, and with Dylan, the way that he, has been – think about his two turnovers, y'all, were 50-50 balls, were balls that our guys should have had. As far as that goes,
I think one of them he did have. I think that was a touchdown.
He might. You talking about against
Illinois?
Illinois, yeah,
the one that could have went either way, but it was snatched away from Namor.
Yeah. They got a linebacker, Raff, named Kadron Jenkins. Moved it from outside to inside linebacker. Dude had 16 tackles and 2 sacks against Arizona. Against Oregon State a couple weeks ago, man. 16 tackles and 2 sacks.
Yep.
Bro, you got folks that don't do that in 3 games. So we're talking about punching it down their throat, Raff. But think about this. Against that defense, Raiola, how are you think about Raiola? What are you whispering to him right now if you're his quarterback's coach, you're Glenn Thomas? And I say whispering, I'm like, like I said, again, I think sometimes we all can forget because how well he's played. Yeah. Literally, he's played well all 4 games. In my opinion, there's some things he wish he can get back, that pass to London Meyer, then the end zone. He wish he could get back. But other than that, he's played so much like a guy beyond his years. But, Raff, here's the deal. This kid was still playing high school football this time. What are you telling him if you're Glenn Thomas?
You just tell him just continue what you're doing. He's done the homework. There's no doubt about that. The thing about it is he wants to be great. So so there's probably not much that Glenn Thomas has to tell him, just for the fact that I'm sure Dylan's got his goals on his wall or in his book or whatever, saying what he wants to achieve, team wise, individual wise. So you just continue to just tell him, don't be safe with the ball, do your homework, which he's done. So I don't really have to if I'm the coach, I really don't have to say much to Dylan, because he's got that direction.
Nick, are you concerns about it at all, man? The psyche of the team.
I don't. Mm-hmm. I think this is like a not even a prove it game. This feels like one of those games that Nebraska shouldn't have to be in a position where they have to force things.
Mm-hmm.
Like you mentioned, what you would be telling Dylan right now, like do your job, and everything should work out in Nebraska's favor. Yep. On paper, they're the more talented team. They're the much more experienced team. Maybe not at quarterback, but everywhere else on the field. Guys, think about what we just talked about. Lola obviously agrees too.
Lola, that's not Lola.
Oh, okay. Well,
no, that's AG. That's AG.
Oh, dang,
that sound like Barry White back there, don't it?
Yes. The mailman must be outside. Anyway, no. What I was getting at.
Hey, you might have to mute for a second, man.
Hey, but what I was getting at is this feels like a game that Nebraska can. We hear so much about what's expected and what the standard is. This is the game to prove it, right? Mm. Like you've had an extra day to prepare, playing that you played on the Friday. I know that there were some guys that had the weekend off last weekend and didn't have to come in. I know guys chose to come in. and things like that. But ultimately, you're firmly in the season now. Like there's no time for the growing pains. I think we can get rid of the freshman piece of Dylan Raiola. I mean, this is a guy that has played snaps at Nebraska now and meaningful snaps. Guys, think about what we just talked about with Henry Letofsky. Your backup offensive lineman is somebody that's played in is going to be playing in their 30th game. Like I don't see this as we can't use the excuses of anymore if Nebraska doesn't play well on Saturday of, well, it was the backup kicker and it was the backup right guard and backup left tackle. Yeah, you can take those things into account, but this is what Nebraska's staff has been working towards, is having depth and having guys where if your top man goes down on the depth chart, you're not replacing them with a new piece. You're replacing them with somebody that's seen experience. I just don't know how you come out of this game. If you lose, you can't use the excuse piece of it.
Eric,
I also like the draw too, being an 11 o'clock game, because Lafayette, it's different. Night games are different there than day games. So I like that draw there, getting that 11 o'clock game.
Yeah, absolutely. Eric and Hickman, good morning to you, brother. Yes, Purdue does have some key players coming back that were not playing last week. I'm not sure how long before that. But they got Nyland Green, who's at corner, plays corner for them, and to both receivers, C.J. Madden and Jamal Erdenreiner coming back as well as receivers. So they got those three players to be back. So maybe a different look from that aspect.
That's another piece, and knock on wood when I say this, Nebraska stayed fairly healthy. Like this is now the first week where you're going in, and Micah Mazuka, obviously that's a separate situation, but and left tackle position is probably firing off some alarms because of you've had not one but two guys go down at that position. But if you remember last year, think about all the injuries Nebraska had on the perimeter, like with wide receivers and on the offense. And you had a guy at quarterback that struggled to run the offense, and plus all those injuries on top of it. Yeah, Tommy Hill might be limited. Javen Wright is a non-football, absence because there's some other things going on there. Not off the field issues with Javen Wright. I like Javen a lot. But anyway, so you sit there and you just go, Nebraska's for the most part stayed fully healthy. You look at like a team like Oklahoma. I don't know if you guys saw this. They have like 18 guys on their injury report. They're down. They're starting 5 wide receivers, and they're about to go into Jordan-Hare Stadium at Auburn with a backup quarterback because Brett Venables decided to bench their starter and face off against the Auburn Tigers. Like that's where once again is Nebraska's been pretty well off on the injury front. And compared to some other teams, and even compared to last year for Nebraska's offense specifically.
Like I said, this game is one to where Nebraska should take care of business, but like I said, you just don't know. And I'll go to that Terry Jenkins, man, the linebacker. He had 2 sacks. Kydron, he had 2 sacks against us last year. So this dude is definitely one that's we're gonna see on Sunday somewhere as far as that goes. Folks, when we come back, we want to give our predictions for the Nebraska score and also maybe dive in a few others depending on time permitting, but we'll be right back. It's The Drive. 90 points a minute. Take it.
Hey, Nebraska football fans, it's defensive lineman Ty Robinson, and I've got a winning play for you with Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical. Team up with Action and install a new Bradford white water heater in your home. And if we win the conference championship this season, you'll get a full refund. Don't fumble this opportunity. Sack your old water heater this season and score big with Action. Visit actionlincoln.com/Huskers to learn more.
Promotion valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best boxing on Saturday, October 5th, with Roughnecks at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 8 bouts are scheduled for the night, including the main event of Dwayne Johnson and Jack Lawless Frericks in the professional middleweight championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
Riddles Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddles Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddles Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddles Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddles Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddles inside Gateway Mall.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine and light winds. An afternoon high expected around 84. Tonight, mostly clear skies with calm winds, a low around 57. And tomorrow, mostly sunny skies return, and so do light winds. We'll see an afternoon high around 87. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fletcher for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey, it's Jake Sorensen. Join us this Tuesday, October 1st from 6 to 8 a.m. when the break meets the bird. That's right, early break at Early Bird, 19th and K from 6 to 8 a.m. Stop by, see myself, Steve Sipple, and Bill Bush for live remote and the best breakfast in town with free parking. Early Bird, 19th and K on Tuesday, October 1st. We'll see you there.
Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next big opportunity? Constructors is hiring. We're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. We offer competitive wages, great benefits, brand new service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for our shop and multiple field technicians. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at constructorslincoln.com.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier Sea-Doo dealership. Score up to $300 off or a free 2-year warranty on 2024 Sea-Doo Sparks and $500 off or a free 2-year warranty on all other brand new 2024 Sea-Doos. Rule the streets on an Indian motorcycle with customer cash and trade-in credits up to $2,000 during the month of September. On or off-road, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered with a large selection of motorcycles and watercraft in stock at their new 27th and I-80 location. Hurry in, the clock is running down.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Nieder House Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Nieder House's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Nieder House Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Nieder House Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuselincoln.com to learn more or sign up for your service today.
Load up on meat and more this summer at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This week's special through October 1st is spend $50, get one beef stew free, limit of one. Also, $1 off all drinks. Locations at 84th and Havelock, 30th and Yankee Hill, and now 85th and Highway 2 in Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Oh, 11 a.m. kickoff in West Lafayette. Raff, I'm starting with you, man. What's your score, brother?
Nebraska 31, Purdue 13.
31-13. AG, what you got, my man?
Yeah, I'm going to go 24-17, Nebraska.
Nebraska. Nick, what you
On
got?
the road.
Oh, man. I'm leaning towards 38-14, 38. I don't even know if Purdue scores 14. Yeah, 38-14. I'll just sit there.
38-14.
Yeah.
But I'm running back to you guys again before I get my prediction. Raff, one key for the one key for the offense, one key for the defense, man.
Offense, no turnovers. Defense, assignment, no missed assignments.
Mm-hmm.
Clean football. Clean
Absolutely.
football, both sides.
AG, what about yourself, man? One offense,
right.
one defense.
Yeah, since we already got turnovers taken care of, establish the run game on offense, and defense set the tone early.
AG goes back what you said. Tear up their house.
Yeah, set the tone early. They have that first drive. Have them go backwards.
Tear up their house.
Reset the line of scrimmage. Reset face mask. You're like,
yeah, this feels like a game. Like we have yet to see this season the breakout combination game of Nash and Ty. Like there's certainly been plays of Ty Robinson and Nash. Like I'm thinking like the pass deflection against Colorado for Ty Robinson.
Nash had the block kick.
The block kick as well. But like a dominant, maybe it's not even those two. A dominant game from Nebraska's front four. Dominant.
Yeah.
Like the Colorado one, yes, I understand. Like Shedeur was pressured all night. But maybe more so in the last 2 weeks, Nebraska has not necessarily gotten pressure. Like I want to see a Cam Lenhart big game.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see like a Jamari Butler big game, and he's obviously been limited, but he's back. It sounds like full go this week. So I think those two guys, especially Lenhart, man, like he's one that had such a nice freshman year. I hope we start to see him be a little more active defensively.
Unknown texter 5253 says play hard 4 quarters. Absolutely. I totally agree with you. Guys, offensively, I think the key thing is, I'm just going to kind of reiterate, but I think the key thing is, Raff, like you mentioned, is no turnovers. Do not turn the ball over. I mean, that is just, that kills a lot of different things. Take care of the ball. And I'll say two each. And honestly, pound the ball. Pound the ball.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously you're going to take what the defense gives you. So if you can't keep running, they're stacking 9 to 10 people in the box either. But I'm simply saying pound the ball, assert your will too, you guys. I want them to assert their will. And I'm going to say the same thing from the defensive side. Assert your will. Because, Nick, as you just said, I want to see a dominant game, a team that you should dominate.
Yeah.
Physically, man for man, talent-wise, roster-wise, depth-wise, we should dominate this game. However, that gets to be seen. And I'm going to also say this defensively, man, I want to see them be stingy. Don't let Maccabee even get loose as far as that goes. So, like I said, I'm going to say my score, I'm going to say 31-17 is what I'm saying, 31-17. But again, this is a game to me is one that concerns me because, like I said, just so many unknowns. So Should Nebraska beat them? Yes. We have yet to see that because, like you said, we haven't seen a 4-quarter team yet. We still have not seen a 4-quarter team yet to exert their will without letting it slip through their fingers. So hopefully that what takes place tomorrow in West Lafayette. How many people you think? 20,000?
Oh gosh, there'll be 40,000, 45, 50,000.
We travel well. We travel well.
It only holds 65. I don't think they'll get a full 65, but I could see around there.
And there's a lot of Nebraskans in that area, and to your point, AJ, of course, we travel very well as too.
Yeah. So here's this, guys. Before we get wrapped up and out of here, no I mean, you can explain if you want to. Georgia or Alabama? That's the big one. Georgia goes to Alabama for the first time since 2007. Alabama is a home underdog.
They're fighting since 2007.
For the first time since 2007, Alabama is a true underdog. I would ask you guys this question also. Who has more pressure to win this game? Is it Alabama or is it Georgia? Kirby Smart or Kalen DeBoer?
I think really
I think it's both the same.
Yeah,
I mean, SEC
for different reasons.
Yeah, for different reasons. And their conference is super competitive. And so one game is as we say, it could play on words, turns the tide for whoever wins that game, basically.
Yeah, like pressure wise, I'm not 100% sure, but meaningfulness of the game, I think it falls on Alabama, because I think if Alabama gets this victory tomorrow, the machine keeps on rolling. I think the nation sees like, okay, Kalen DeBoer can be potentially that Nick Saban, so I think pressure's on Alabama, or not pressure, but just the meaningfulness of it.
On that point, guys, I would lean saying that there's a lot of pressure on Kirby Smart. And here's why. If Kirby Smart does not win tomorrow, it becomes less of it was a Nick Saban problem and it is a beating Alabama problem. It's the same type of thing as Ryan Day will have against Michigan this year. Similar type of thing. Maybe not to the extent. Where is it a Ryan Day can't beat Jim Harbaugh, or Ryan Day can't beat Michigan? Because now it's Kirby Smart going. Now obviously they won the national title over Alabama, I believe, a couple of years ago. So he's gotten them once, but over time, is it a Kirby Smart struggles to beat Alabama, or is it a Kirby Smart just struggled to beat Nick Saban?
I tell you, an individual player that I think has got a lot of stress that's going to be on him is Jalen Milroy, starting quarterback from Alabama. Because, dude, they treat – because the thing about the games he had, tough games he had last year, man, them folks wanted to kill him.
Yeah, man.
I think there's a lot of pressure on Jalen Milroy in this game, man.
Who are you guys taking?
You know what, man?
Who's the home team? Bama?
What's up?
Alabama's at home.
I'm going with Bama.
Raff?
Roll Tide, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to go Bama at home.
A clean sweep for Alabama. Here's I think, guys.
I think it's going to be a close game.
Alabama's offense is so fun. They have a guy named Jam Miller at running back.
Oh, the freshman sensation receiver.
Freshman. They have the 17-year-old freshman receiver, like AD just mentioned, Ryan Williams. Jalen Milroe uses his feet or his legs so well. Yeah. And their entire offensive line is healthy for the first game this season, Alabama. So there's that piece too. But once again, just a crazy statistic.
I think that environment is going to be absolutely insane.
First time since 2007. I was 6 years old. For the first time since 2007, Alabama is a home underdog against Georgia tomorrow.
It's going to be a hell of a game. Raff, what you got for the RGT?
All right, everybody. First off, just let everybody know that this segment was sponsored by Floyal's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln, Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Floyal's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. All you have to do is visit FloyalsNE.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations, place takeout orders, or get any type of catering that you might need, maybe for the game tomorrow. Today's Ralph's Good Take, proudly sponsored by Cigars Lounge, 800 Q Street, Lincoln, Nebraska. Go in there between 12 and 5 p.m. to get 15% off your tab. Just say you listen to The Drive at 93.7 The Ticket. Today's Ralph's Good Take goes out to my former defense coordinator for the Capital City Crush, Chad Kendall. Chad's birthday is tomorrow. Chad is probably one of the greatest coaches that I've been around, people that I've been around. He is so great with the players, young players, old players. It doesn't matter, just the connection that he has with them. And I really think if you're a athletic director in Lincoln, Nebraska, or surrounding area that needs a football coach, I think you need to take a look at Chad Kendall, because he is that good a coach and that great a person. So, Chad, I hope you have a very happy birthday. You are Raff's good take.
Love it. Happy early birthday to you, Kendall, as far as that goes. I didn't read this during the history, so I want to get this read from one of our teammates. Everyone's heard about testosterone replacement therapy, but how do you know who to trust? Ageless Men's Health is the nation's leader in testosterone and weight loss. No upselling, no unnecessary supplements, just real solutions. With a team of registered nurses and nurse practitioners, they look at your whole health and create a playbook you'll understand. They use the best products, including HCG, to keep your body safe and protect your fertility. This is the best team in the game, and they're ready to earn your trust. Google at Ageless Men's Health Lincoln and check out their 175 plus 5-star reviews. Folks, 80 attitude adjustment for today. I was thinking about this as I was driving, man. As I've gotten older, I take a lot more pictures, just things, just in places I've been, and just being present. And I'm going to say this, folks, take all the pictures, your family, life in general, because you know what, the thing about this, pictures fade, but memories always stay in high def. Pictures fade out, but memories always stay in high def. So create them, make them. Have a bunch of them. My daughter asked me yesterday, she goes, well, this week asked if I'd want to go to the apple orchard, Do I really want to go to the apple orchard? No.
Nice listening going, you said you did.
And I'm going to go because, I'm thinking, you know what? I'm glad she still asks us to do stuff with her. I'm like, yeah, I said, as long as it's after the football game, no problem.
Are you going to wear your apple bottom jeans?
Oh, Lord.
With the fur. I don't know the rest of the words.
Oh, I do. I know the rest of the words.
But I got low. We're getting low. We're getting the heck out of here, y'all. Appreciate you all, man. Make those memories. Raff, take us home, my man.
All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. And yes, John Elway is the best masked singer ever in the history of the world.
Oh, he did.
Be nice to each other. Go Big Red. We'll talk to you on Monday. See ya.